Well, we're on the Reviewtech USA segment, everybody.
Oh man, we did it.
Oh boy,
Guys.
we're on the Reviewtech USA segment.
Should I tweet out that we're on the Reviewtech segment and then get everyone to retweet
It's time. It's time.
You know what?
For the main event of the evening.
I think, you know what? Let me just link our channel to my Twitter, and we're gonna get everyone to tweet it out. Or I'll put Twitter. It's time to A-log DSP. I almost said DSP.
Melanin Farmer, just subscribe. Let's get some subs. Let's get a sub train for Reviewtech. Now, we have a Reviewtech update. Somebody DM'd this to me. Reviewtech is now tweeted out, I want to stream. Hell, I need to stream, and I will stream regularly again. I'm just not ready yet.
Whoa!
He says, I'd rather work on the projects I promised than stream in a shitty mood, which will lead to absolute disaster.
Did I do this at 2,
now
Andy?
You're going to find out why he's in such a shitty mood in about 2 seconds. It's time. He's watching. You know he's watching. You know he's seething. You know he's coping. He's going to all of the scum of the internet, all the darkest, seediest underbellies that there are. And he's going to them and he's like, please, offer my loyalty if you'll just protect me from the casino. Please just protect me from Keno Casino and I'll do whatever you ask. Please dox them. Please swat them. Please stop them from making fun of me, Rich of Reviewtech USA and Rich. I don't think any of them are going to protect you, Rich. I think that you're going to get Richard. Rich of Reviewtech USA is facing the prison rules that he wanted. Reviewtech said it's prison rules with Jay. I'm putting Jay in a grave. I'm making Jay homeless. I'm making it so Jay can't afford groceries and he dies. That's what Rich had for Jay. He said, it's prison rules. I'm going on Lolcow Live. I'm going to end Jay's career. I'm going to end 8-Bit Eric's career. Well, now, Richard, you're locked in the cell with the casino, buddy.
So he tweeted out recently where you're just saying that he can't stream. He has to make these videos that, by the way, are f***ing nuts. They're terrible. Really bad. But here we go.
There's shit.
Is it here first?
Here's Rich just seething on Twitter. So here we have it. This is Rich himself commenting on our clip channel to defend himself. Now, he's under the same sock puppet name that he donated to Jay under. So it's not as though Rich is above doing this. He's actually done this before under this exact name. And Rich here saying about himself, as a neutral observer, Rich is handsome, hilarious, and did nothing wrong. Everybody immediately goes, so true, Rich. Okay, Rich, he's called out. Now, Flake, seeing that this is hilarious, that Rich is sock puppeting on our channel to try and damage control, calls it out. And Rich gets seething. He goes, dude, that's a fucking troll, you idiot. You come to my live streams.
Just wait.
I'm hoping you know that, and you're just making this for bait. Well, Rich, if it was bait, you just took it, buddy. You just took the bait, buddy, because you're seething, because you're molding. No, I want to focus on that one just a little bit more, because I want Rich to realize something, right? Rich, the fact you're complaining about this is hilarious because you're guilty of it. If somebody wants to make a troll or a joke about behavior that you've already agreed that you're guilty to, you already pled guilty to that you sent super chats to Jay under this name, sock puppeting. So how can you deny or say it's insane that you would ever be sock puppeting again?
Exactly.
We know that you sock puppet, and it's hilarious that you sock puppet, and they're making a joke of it. If it's not even just you, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was him. But you come in with such a reasonable response. You give him the full benefit of the doubt. You know, let's go to your response.
Okay, so here we go. So I just make a pretty light, light response to that. And I write, no shit. You used to name, you used that name to donate to Jay. Right? And then Chase here goes, Rich was Rich was on 1,000 milligrams of edibles during that, Andy. Cut him a break for not remembering. So what do I say? Fair. That's
it's
it.
So light. It's
That's
so
it.
tame. You're just having a little bit of fun.
I'm innocent.
Flake's having a little bit of fun. But Reviewtech has to try and make it personal and win because he's seething. He goes, aren't you a cokehead? Now, once Rich did this, every single comment in that thread, and we're going to go through them, was just felting Rich. They're like, but Andy is sober right now and you're on drugs, you know? Well, we'll go to your response next. You can see he's molding. He's actually really upset about the little old casino. Mind you, this is supposed to be a guy with 1 million subscriber channel. He's a legend of the game. He's a king. He has such a big live stream. He's even on the LolCow podcast.
Ooh.
And yet, here he is seething and melting down.
So I respond
on
with
Twitter.
this. No, Rich of Reviewtech. I used to do coke back in the day. I'm also 141 days sober off weed, booze, and nicotine. Maybe you should figure out how to sober up instead of flushing your career down the toilet. Very true, by the way. Very
so
amazing.
True. You just crushed him. And then he goes, you acting like the moral authority on anything is absolutely incredible. This conversation ends here. He said that.
Conversation?
It wasn't even a conversation.
I just
but
responded.
It's hilarious because he continues to keep seething. He doesn't just end it there. He then decides to say he tries to cancel us for racism.
No. So what happened was I quote tweeted that. And I just wrote, you live with your parents, Rich of Reviewtech. Settle down. Settle down. Like calm down, Rich. Just take a breather. All right? And then he goes, I own my own home and don't act like a racist to get clicks, you pathetic dipshit.
Yo,
you?
Listen, if he's such a king and he's so above Andy and he's so above us, why is he like desperate to prove that he owns the house? It seems to me like he protests too much. Seems to me like he actually does live with his parents. And if he wants to keep arguing it, I can prove that he lives with his parents. I can prove it beyond any shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Because he does live with his parents. And there's a plethora of clips and video evidence and records, public records, to show that he does actually live with his fucking parents. But he needs to prove something because he's seething, because he's angry, because he's tilted at a show run by evil alt-right Nazis. Da, da, da. It's like, Rich, but what we're saying is true. That's why you're so mad.
By the way,
so mad.
Ash, no joke. So my response to this was, it was an edgy joke. It ruled. Everyone found it funny. It doesn't like change the fact that you're a piece of shit. Da, da, da. Everyone in this response was like, this video is based. It's amazing. Better than any of the things that you've done, Rich.
Well, it's hilarious.
Everyone
let's be real.
just
has
shit
no
on him.
content. He's garbage.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa.
And then, this Rich keeps going. He says the conversation is over.
Yeah.
But he just keeps going. He goes, there was a time when Worski was almost normal. He's lost the fucking plot. I don't know, Rich. It seems like it's you who's spiraling. It seems like you've lost the plot, and you just come in here and just crush it. This is actually an Andy home run.
Rich of Reviewtech is acting like he is normal. Does a normal man have a domestic on stream because he would rather do drugs and stream to 200 people when his kid is crying and needs him? I wonder why your show is tanking, Rich. Link to him going, I'm not going to take care of my daughter. Are you crazy? I'm drinking weed.
Rich blocked
Andy.
He
blocked me.
You
instantly.
can go to his Twitter. He instantly blocked Andy after that. So
He
situation.
look, and I was just trying to like come in, say a little joke, have some fun, and he's like, and by the way, let's go back to the first part. Okay, so I just make a little joke about him being high, right?
Yeah.
And then his response is, aren't you a cokehead? And I'm like, bitch, I'm sober. You still do drugs. This conversation is over. It's like, I wasn't talking to you. I was telling you the truth.
Well, because he brought it up. He brought it up because he's mad. He's really, really mad.
Yes.
Now, if we go into the tweets felting Rich folder, we can see his audience's reaction to these tweets. First of all, Camelot comes in defending Worski, which I didn't have that on my 2024 bingo card. He says, it's always wild for me to see people heavily involved in alcohol or drugs criticizing people who sobered up.
Felted.
Ooh, Richard. That one stings. Wait a minute. Here's another one. Aren't you in your 40s living with mummy dickers?
No.
Ooh. There's one, slams the edible drink. That's sure what he does. Every one of his tweet responses was like this. Like for every one positive, there was like 9 negative tweets. Here's Bobby saying, hey, dickers, have another edible seltzer. They always make your shows so much more engaging. Oh, no. Then Zero comes in. We literally watched you abuse your mother and neglect your kids. And a lot of these tweets felting him have more likes than Rich's real
original
tweets. Like
tweet.
he's just getting ratioed left, right, and center.
You know, his Coke tweet had 10 likes on it and no retweets in 53 minutes when I saw it. My tweet had 9 retweets and 123 likes in 5 minutes. Like he was.
It's because Rich has no audience, but he's going to pick this fight. All Rich had to do was ignore it. All Rich has to do is ignore our segments, let us do our thing. People are allowed to make fun of him. They're allowed to criticize him because he tried to fuck over his editor and make his editor homeless and ruin his editor's career. Like, people are allowed to make fun of that. And they're allowed to make fun of your spiral, Rich. If you're allowed to A-log DSP and Wings and Boogie and Melanie Mack and Quartering and everybody else, Rich, then guess what? You have to take the punches as they come. And the best way to deal with it is by ignoring it. Mm-hmm. But he can't handle that there's anybody out there that would ever slight him in any way. And he'll go to any ends to stop people from laughing at him online because he is a lolcow. And he's a sad, bitter old man who never made it, is washed up towards the end of his career, is on a downward trajectory with no way out because he has no real talent. Because the only reason he ever got popular in the first place was because hardly anybody in 2010 was making regular YouTube videos about the video game news.
And clickbait.
And clickbait.
Sony's out of business.
Sony's out of business. So many times he lied and lied and lied and lied.
It's nuts. Okay, here we go. Watch this.
And look at these people just felting him. You can't judge people if you get stoned every day on edibles and bud. You know, this guy, Wolf Jug, just crushes him. Ex-cokehead, but even his internet career is doing better than yours right now. Just stop this dumb arc. You know what people want you to do, Rich? Dickers. You know what they want you to do? Reviewtech in the USA. They want you to do the gaming news. And you should want to do that too. You know why? Because you can't handle the drama, bro. You can't handle the heat in the kitchen. You're a thin-skinned little bitch. You just blocked Andy Worski today, bro. You couldn't handle the bants on Twitter, bro. You fucking cried like 2 weeks ago. Literal tears streaming down your face over Jay. You're in a bad headspace. You can't stream tonight because of the number that Worski did on your brain, dickers.
That was nice.
And you think that because you're going to team up with fucking Ethan Van Sciver, Ethan Ralph, Dick Masterson, and Vito the Pedo, that somehow you're going to gain fans by doing that? That you're going to like make it? That you're going to win an internet feud? Buddy, walk away from this side of things. You don't want to be involved in this shit. I don't even really want to do this shit, but I happen to enjoy it.
I love it.
You don't enjoy it, Rich. You seethe and cry. For real, dude. Suffer, dickas, and you will suffer because you're out of your depth in this, son. Your arms are too short to box with God, dickers.
I'm telling you, Big Cheese will be redeemed.
He will have his vengeance on you.
Here we go.
He got off drugs so he could keep up his show, and now he's making bank covering you crashing your show while you're on drugs.
Whoa!
Lamau. Just vicious, man. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of the tweets felting Rich.
It was fucking nonstop.
There was at least 100 tweets felting him. This one, Dr. Mantis Toboggan slams the edible. Neglects blind daughter, gets yelled at by mommy. How about you get away from the drama, Richard? How about you apologize to Jay, Eric, and us and f*** off back to reviewing tech, bro?
Immediately.
Seriously. Immediately.
Whoa.
Hank Francis says, sort your shit out. You're 42, for f***'s sake. This is a 42-year-old man being felted every single day because he can't move on from the fact that he was in the wrong when he tried to stiff his editor on payment. This is the reality, Rich. You are the bad guy. Somehow, the evil Nazis are the good guys, Rich. We're the ones coming to the defense of the working man who is oppressed by your tyranny, who you tried to make homeless and continue to try to make homeless. And you laugh at the idea that he couldn't afford his bills, that he'd be starving, that he'd be struggling. And then you have the audacity to hide behind your kids. Well, I have kids and I have a daughter. Richard, no one feels bad for you. You're a grown-ass fucking man whose parents still take care of him because you're a pathetic piece of shit who never could man up. Your children are parented by your fucking parents. Think of the shame of it, Richard, but you don't. You never think to yourself, oh my God, maybe I'm the piece of shit. Maybe I should repent of this. Maybe I should stop oversharing for sympathy. Maybe I should follow the advice that I tell to Boogie and Wings and DSP and stop reacting to shit. But no, you keep taking the bait and falling in deeper and deeper and deeper. You're an idiot. You're a guppy. You're a sucker. And we're the angler. Reeling you in, Rich. Destroying your mind. Aquino Casino, a 400-pound fat who showed his asshole, and a fucking cokehead with a stutter are reducing you to the point where you can't make money to feed your kids. Wake up! Wake up! You fucking bum. Apologize and move on. And talk about tech and show your man tits and drink your fucking edibles, but kiss the ring of Jay Hooft. Kiss the ring of 8-Bit Eric. Kiss the ring of Snort Hogan. And kiss the ring of the casino now, Richard, before consequences will never be the same.
Look at this one. This one.
Dickas. Xanath has subscribed.
Let's go. Let's go.
I also want Richard to apologize to the Jews for his anti-Semitism over the years. Mm-hmm. Richard is a neo-Nazi, and he's also, well, we'll get into it eventually.
Now,
the ultimate proof of his crimes.
We also need him to apologize to Afro Dude.
Yes, Afro Gamer Dude.
Yep.
Blackbuster Critic. Mm-hmm. Big Cheese. The Reviewtech USA Critic. Reviewtech China. All of these people Rich has wronged. All of these people Rich has abused his position to attempt to silence them. And their truth is coming to the light. Listen, Richard, you thrive in the darkness like the filthy rodent that you are. But the cleansing light of truth will wipe you out, boy.
You're a shitty father. Child services should be taking...
Oh, like this is what he's dealing with, and he can't take it. Like, just walk away from the drama, dude. It's not for you. You're a shitty father. Child services should be taking that poor girl away that you abuse and ignore daily while she's disabled. She just wanted her dad and instead got the sad, pathetic burping and drug-induced streamer. Get stickers.
Okay.
And then this guy just destroys
Did he
him.
block you?
Yeah, I don't know if he blocked me. It like for whatever reason he hasn't blocked me yet, but it still shows this.
But why?
So I don't know, but it's your tweet and you haven't blocked me, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
But Reviewtech here talking about moral authority, and Hackapel says,
I know. Flake sent me this.
Oh, okay.
Because I was blocked by him, so I asked him, what did he say about me? So he screenshotted it and sent it to me and I sent it to you. That's what happened. Sorry.
So this guy goes, you began the moral f***ing yourself first by calling him a cokehead. Maybe sober up and take care of your daughter instead of burdening your elderly mother, little dickie. Seriously, Rich. Maybe plan out your streams. Maybe have segments. Maybe provide commentary. Maybe don't get stoned during them. Maybe have a couple cups of coffee instead. Have a little bit of energy. Have a little bit of charisma about you. Maybe, Rich.
Bro, and by the way, this was nothing. This is the tip of the iceberg. People were quote tweeting these, screenshotting and having their own tweets. Like this, this was a problem for him for like
Rich
half
is in
an
a
hour.
Tough place.
It was.
He's in a tough place.
And that's what happens when you mess with a casino, Rich. Why did he have to respond to me? Why did he have to respond?
So look at again though. Rich is just continuing to spiral.
Where's
now
this?
here he is on Twitter. Somebody responded to him and said, wish I could not work for weeks on end because I was in a shitty mood. Rich then takes a picture of him editing a video and says, my dude, who's not working? You know, Rich, you don't have to do that. Do you know, Rich, that you could just not respond to everybody and make yourself look like a fool and bait them? And then they go, oh my God, he's an easy mark to be trolled. You know, you could just do that, Richard.
He's the new
You
cow.
know, you're not accountable to this troll who's obviously fucking with you to prove that you're working, right? You're 42 years old. You've been on the internet, on YouTube for like 15 years, dickers. 15 years. And you still haven't learned the basics that you then try and preach to Boogie, to Wings, to Darkside Phil, to 8-Bit Eric, to Jay, to everybody. You try and preach this like, oh, this is how you don't be a lolcow, as you proceed to be a massive, irredeemable lolcow spurg online.
Also,
up until an hour ago.
Also, when I'm editing, right, or doing a clip for the prep or post for the clip channel, I'm not on Twitter. I'm editing. I'm working, right?
Yeah.
This proves that every time he clips something and puts it in, he's like back on Twitter, reading. Really? If you're
Raytheon Technology is so on point. Worst crime of all. He made a podcast with Mundane Matt.
Worst. It
the worst
was
crime
terrible.
of all.
What do we have next here?
We have the Reviewtech USA metrics.
Oh,
wait a minute. It's not looking so good there, is it, Richard? It's been a whole year since Rich had any subscriber growth.
Wait, really?
You see that?
Hang on.
The last month that he had any sort of subscriber growth was January of last year.
Hang on.
His viewership is down.
No, dickers.
The viewership's
Zero
cratering.
subs. Zero
subs.
Zero. How does it just stay zero? Like, that's scary.
I've never even seen a chart like that. It's
this
just
is what
zero.
When he bought the 20,000 subs?
Yeah, he purchased an audience.
No, for sure. He did. Look, 0,000,000, 10,020.
I mean,
zero,
it's
zero,
been
zero,
dying
zero.
for years. It's been dying for years because there's too much competition now. You can't just read the gaming news. There's 1,000, 10,000 other channels reading the gaming news. He can't compete with them because he has no knowledge of tech whatsoever. He's a complete idiot.
Well, also,
man-child.
by the way, videos now, like the best videos, what YouTube wants is watch time. This guy can't make a video longer than 8 minutes. And when he tries, it's terrible.
It's
The
terrible.
the retention's like this. It's like first minute, second minute, 0. Like no one's sticking around.
And his live streams are abysmal. They're the worst. It's to the point where even the lolcows at Lolcow Live are dunking on Richard.
They're sickened.
They're done with him. Let's go to the next slide and let's watch. As remember, Reviewtech said, I went on Lolcow Live, so I won.
Yeah.
He said that Jay's career was over. He would make no money. He would have no viewers. The stream is still up. If you go to RTU streams where he has a tombstone with Jay's career on it, because these guys had his back, right?
We also covered that too, but let's hear
that. I would put Rich in here, but we'll get an all-out war. We'll have chargebacks if we put Rich on the show.
So, Rich is so boring. He's so shitty. The Lolcow Live audience that Rich was so desperate to grift off of and bring into his fold hates him so much that Keemstar has to say, if we were to bring Reviewtech on, we would lose money.
No.
We would get chargebacks. That's how garbage you are, dickers.
Again.
Yeah, y'all are really bored.
again. So wait, Ash, he said again, meaning the first time Reviewtech was on their show, they got chargebacks.
Yeah, because people hate Rich. People hate him.
Well, no.
He sucks.
People are upset because they're saying, okay, I don't know what's going on. You guys have to understand this.
I love
to
how
those
he
of you
never
that pay-
knows what's going on.
You know,
Keemstar just never knows what's going on, you know. All right.
attention to Rich. I don't. Like, I
Doesn't pay
truly
attention
don't
to
worry,
Rich.
we do.
Don't worry, we're here for you, Keem.
We got it,
We'll
Keem.
fill you in.
Don't worry, bud. We got it.
don't know what's going on with Rich. I don't, right? So there's all these posts on Reddit that say that Rich is losing fans. He's losing.
Wait, so it's not just Kiwi Farms and us.
No,
it's Reddit.
not just the evil Nazi trolls. No, it's actually like everybody. It's Rich's own
Normies.
fans, normies, the gaming community, everybody. Everybody sees Rich is on a downward spiral and he's losing his mind. Boogie's gonna dunk on him ruthlessly as well.
Wait,
These were his allies that were gonna put Jay's life in a grave, make him homeless so he had to starve in the gutter. Here they are stabbing Rich right in the back.
Losing subscribers, he's losing members, and the reason why he's trying to get on this show is to get a new audience because people are leaving him in flocks. I don't even know.
Look at Keem here. Keem's like, listen.
Keem is so righteous in this moment, just laying the smacketh down on dickers.
Oh,
of
if that's
Reviewtech
true, I
USA.
don't know if that's real or if that's just a hater posting that. I don't know what reality is. I could care less.
Yeah, I feel like I've watched Rich off and on throughout the years, and I feel like since his divorce, he's
Wait.
So
Wait,
he's
since his
coming in
divorce?
on him for the divorce, saying that ever since the divorce, he's been in a downward spiral.
Since the divorce.
And this is
Hater
coming
just-
from Boogie.
Wasn't that like 3
Boogie
years?
is dropping bombs on you over his divorce.
Rich off
Bring
and
it
on
up,
throughout the
Boogie Dub.
years, and I feel like since his divorce, he's cratered to some degree. But that's true of almost anybody going through a divorce.
Personal experience.
Yeah, yeah. It's
No,
like
Tommy
and having
that
joined
dunks on Boogie. There you go.
some divorce, groups and stuff. You know, the group chats.
when Boogie's like, I get it. Me and you, same. Yeah, that's bad.
It's tough.
When
It's
Boogie,
tough,
group.
Dickers.
Yeah, Yeah, of course, it's very easy to talk to other people who've gone through what you've gone through or currently going through. You're going through to get better. F you. But having like read about it on Reddit and talk to people in group chats and stuff like that, yeah, it's not fun for anybody. But I feel like I don't know, man. He just gets high and shows his tits and plays with a bird, and that's
oh, the truth.
The truth.
Boogie Dub, bring it up.
Boogie actually contributes more on his shows and his segments than you, Rich. All you do is get high, show your tits, and play with an imaginary parrot. That's the talents of Dickers. Suffer dickers.
It's not the review tech I used to watch at all. So that's weird to me. I don't know
Dude,
what he's
his show is garbage.
Oh no! Him start just dabbing and dancing on your grave, dickers. Your show is garbage. Rich, how does it feel? He staked everything on Lolcow Live. He pushed all his chips in. Oh, Keemstar's siding with me. He loves me. It's over, Jay. No, it wasn't, bitch. Daddy Keem is laying the smacketh down on your jabroni ass, Richard.
Every time I've seen he's like, because for some reason, when he's live, it ends up in my recommended. I have no idea why.
Keem's like, could YouTube stop? For the love of God, recommending me this piece of shit.
I don't want to watch this trash.
Please, God.
I don't watch the fucking show, right? So I'll click on it every once in a while to see what's going on, right? And every time I'm on there, he's playing with his boobs and he's got.
It's true, though. It's the truth. Every time you tune in, he's just like jiggling his tits around. I'm so high. And then he hits the fucking clap button on his soundboard. It's the most hack juvenile crap imaginable.
Yo, that's what Keem's problem is. He keeps clicking, and YouTube's like,
Yeah.
so you want to keep seeing
So
this?
you do want this trash, huh?
Chickens and he's making gay jokes like I'm gonna my editor, like I'm gonna you in the ass and it's gonna feel. It's like what?
It's like, what?
Imagine every
no.
time you click on some guy's show, he's like, I want to this guy, I want to suck his. You'd be like, okay, what's going on with this show?
What is going on? And then there's like there's like 1,000 people there in his stream, and they're all like, ha 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 ha. What are you guys, fucking 12? This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Dunking on Rich's audience. Are they just 12 years old?
That's so funny.
Just
probably
ruthless.
has like a boomer audience, and I'll be honest with you, to this day, the whole like gay chicken, fake gay thing is still super funny to me. But it's also
Boogie.
Whoa, Boogie.
Ow. Like Boogie can't
Boogie
keep
out.
a W for
Look,
more
Boogie
than a
can't
minute.
even read the room on like what Keem and Tommy want to have happen.
You
'cause
know,
he's such a
like
mom.
Tommy's like, what? Keem is like, do I kick you from the call? Look at this.
It's like, what the is wrong with you?
He's like,
Boogie?
are you listening? Are you in the same call as us?
possibly just closeted gay.
What?
Really wants.
See, oh yeah, whoa.
Keem's like, what?
He's like, get the
What's
fuck
wrong
out of
with
here.
Nick.
How is it funny? Tommy, you've seen it. Is it funny? Even remotely funny?
I never watched Rich. I never did. I'm
Aw.
not trying.
Tommy's like,
He
I've
doesn't
never even
watch
clicked.
Rich.
I've never even clicked, but
I love it. But I missed the whole Rich when he was popular. So.
He missed
he
Rich's
doesn't even.
So that's the state of Rich right now. Like, it's absolutely totally felted, if not beyond tabled. Like, they're like stripping off the felt on Rich's table. Like, right now, he's done absolutely zero damage to Jay. Jay is doing better than ever, had his most successful stream ever. 8-Bit Eric's currently experiencing like a resurgence and a revival in terms of viewership, felting, and we're doing better than ever.
Yeah.
And this is a segment that the chat really loves. It's brand new. Everybody's discovering it. They're laughing. They're having fun. The only person not having fun and not making money is Rich from Reviewtech USA.
Whoa.
He's the one seething in poverty in his parents' house, editing, just seething. That fucking Andy Worski, that motherfucker.